Chauncey Navarro, and this is the Inspired Word. We're doing a verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus. We're in chapter 13, verse 14 now. And in verse 14 it goes on to say, "And he deceives those who dwell on the earth." This is referring to the second beast that came out of the earth. "By those signs which he was granted to do in the sight of the beast, telling those who dwell on the earth to make an image to the beast who was wounded by the sword and lived." Now, it keeps identifying him very specifically as the one that got the head wound and survived. This says specifically by the sword. There's a direct reference and link here on the Antichrist with the fatal head wound, and I usually tie this into the prophecy of Zacharias that talks about the head wound in battle where the one eye's wounded and the arm's withered. As we go through here on this, you see on this that those signs which were granted to be done in the sight of the beast, that he really doesn't have any authority of his own. He only has the authority in the presence of the beast. But he tells them to make an image of the beast that was wounded on the head and survived. And it goes into, this is basically here where they're going to worship it. And the word in the Greek it uses is icon, which is the same word that they would use in terms of like a hologram. But the image here, there's so many different areas where it could refer to. With the technology that we have today, I mean, it's almost unlimited. Science fiction isn't science fiction anymore, it's science fact as far as what they can accomplish today. This could be tied to anything from a computer to a clone to you name it. Which, as we get into the next verses, you'll see where they give power to give life to the image of the beast. And I'm still leaning towards the whole clone theory. And I hate to go into too much speculation on these things as I go through Scripture, but there's just so much material today in science that we can look at of explaining what it's talking about and what they're doing here. So I'll see you back here as we continue in verse 15 in our verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus.